August 1st, Monday, here at the Proving Grounds, and it's another scorcher, triple-digit heat. But there's always something positive going on. We want to share with you some of the great habitat work we were able to get accomplished under these harsh conditions last week.
GrowingDeer.tv is brought to you by Bass Pro Shops. Also by Reconics, Trophy Rock, Gallagher, Muddy Outdoors, Eagle Seed, Nikon, Winchester Ammunition, Redneck Hunting Blinds, Derby City Turkey Calls, Dead Downwind, Ansman, and Antler Dirt.
We're in the middle of the 4th worst drought of recorded history here at the Proving Grounds. It's dry. That's ideal time to do some habitat work using fire as a tool. Prescribed fire. We don't ever want to say controlled fire because not all fires are controlled. We hope they are, but something can happen. But we prescribe a fire, and that's exactly what we did on a 35-acre sanctuary or bedding area, that these saplings that encroached and started growing, but a fire this time of year will allow great fall green up and set these saplings back for a long time. I like the term prescribed because we literally write a prescription or plan a fire, when we're going to start it, where it's going to stop, what our breaks are, versus a controlled burn. Controlled means everything's under control. And I've never been on a fire where everything went exactly as planned. This side doesn't matter. I know that's the sun side, but this is where the work is. So our mission on this fire was literally to kill a bunch of shrubs, a bunch of small oaks and even hickories and sassafras. This has been burned twice in the spring, but in the spring, all the water and carbohydrates are down in that root system, so we just top kill them. To kill them, so they don't keep doing this all the time. We're gonna burn now when all the energy's up here and the photosynthesis is going on. We're gonna rob it of food from now till next spring because it won't re-green up and it'll probably starve the tree to death. We wanted to convert this 35 acres from shrubby woody plants, low quality cover and food, to native grass and forbs, high quality cover, year round, high quality food. That's our mission for that prescribed fire. Now this 35-acre area is above what we call second house. It's a south-facing slope, very steep, mature hardwoods on top, full canopy, a lot of shade. Inside that, we literally blew a fire break. We used backpack blowers to go through and blew a break 10 feet wide, give or take, with no fuel on the ground. The bottom is a creek that's totally dry, so big old gravel road bed basically. No water, no brush, no leaves. And the other side's a road, so great protection. We started in the morning lighting fire on top, and we create what we call a black line or let it burn slowly downhill in that real low leaf duff or small fuel amounts, creating a black area so when the bigger fire hits it, there's no fuel and it just starves to death. I want to take just a moment to say something very serious. Fire is like a gun. If you don't know how to use it, you haven't been trained by experts, don't touch it. Leave it alone because you can die out here real easy. We hope we educate you today, but this is in no way a certification for you to do prescribed fire. And we literally spent about 2 hours working on this backfire. Lighting, burning, trying to get the fire to burn the fuel out to the target area where the fire might be more volatile. Okay, we're about 2 hours into this, and it's a boring, slow 2 hours. We've been burning this leaf litter under this canopy, and shade really suppresses fire. We're just getting a black area or consuming the fuel. We want to do the slow, hard work now of removing the fuel and making a big safety zone or black area, fire break. It's making a bigger black area so we can get to the bottom and set a more severe fire uphill, what's called a head fire, when pushing it, preheating the fuel, going uphill, and do a really good job of killing some of these saplings. That's what we're talking about. This is why you have a very good fire break, because at this point, we can't put it out. We've done that work already. At this point, it's living on its own. You know, a really important thing about fire, of course, is safety, but from a habitat manager's point of view, I want to walk back through it a few days later and see if I accomplished my mission, because we're going to have notes of how hot it was and the wind direction and humidity, and we can compare that to the future so we know when to burn and accomplish our mission or when not to burn. This is like walking up on a big trophy buck. This is a sapling that's many generations old. It's been a stump that's been cut off and resprouted. Gosh, there's too many to count. And a herbicide might have killed it, but might have killed other stuff that we didn't want killed permanently. This fire come through low, not very high flame height, took this baby out of existence. Now all the nutrients and water this big giant sapling cluster was removing from the ground can be put into low herbaceous plants at the level where deer lives and do a lot better. And you multiply this times 35 acres, it's a huge redistribution of resources towards plants that are beneficial versus plants that are not beneficial, and that was exactly the mission of our prescribed fire. I'm gonna say 80% plus of those hardwoods, young hardwoods, you know, my height, they're 10 feet tall, all brown leaves, break them, they're snappy. But the big trees that you might wanna save, you know, a big oak here or there, very few of those were damaged or killed. I got a mature tree behind us. Obviously that bark was thick enough, that's the design. It could handle the severity of this fire easily. So we're removing all this, leaving the occasional mature tree, great place to put a tree stand or an observation post. I couldn't be more happy with the results of this fire. No doubt about it, that glade will be an awesome place for deer to hide, eat, and me the hunt for years to come. If you'd like to personally see the results of that fire, or maybe another fire we get to do this coming week, or any of the habitat or hunting strategies we implement here at the Proving Grounds, come to our field event. You can see a link right below me, and you can find out more information August 19th through 21st, because we're going to touch, see, and feel everything we do here at the Proving Grounds. You know, depending on the conditions where you like to play with habitat, there may be different projects that are appropriate this week for yours. In our area during this drought, we can really replicate prehistoric fires or pre-settlement fires and get the benefit of that great native vegetation. Whatever the conditions are appropriate for, I hope you get out and enjoy creation this week, spend some time with family. Thank you so much for watching GrowingDeer.tv. Y'all drink the cold water for us, because we're going to be burning one today.